So this is the first activity that I do with my class. Really, the main point is to just get them familiar with the program, to teach them how to use layers, and to let them just explore through the filters and different adjustments. So we are going to start this by opening Pixlr Editor. We are going to create a new image. A lot of times my students have trouble over here because they get frustrated, they can't change the pixel size 'cause they don't see this right here that they can expand that window. So I'm just gonna call this filters, and I'm just gonna maybe I'll make the canvas a little bigger. It's not really a big deal. You can always change this later. Create. Easiest way to get started with this is to copy and paste pictures in. You can obviously always save them and add the layers that way, but that's up to you. Okay, so I always tell my students, just go onto Google and grab an image that you want to use for this. I'm going to take an image that I took this summer, or my camera, and copy that, and I'm going to paste this right in. You can go to edit and paste, or you can hit Control V and paste it in. And I'm going to stick this in the top right corner. I actually think I'm going to crop this a little bit. So I kind of want to get rid of some of this extra stuff on here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly crop this image. And looks decent. Invert this really quick and just hit delete on my keyboard to get rid of that. So now that looks a little better. I'm going to go ahead and copy this image 8 times to get 8 of them. So right down here, you can hit Control D or you can duplicate it this way. So duplicate, and I'm just going to take this, and you might have to grab this tool right here. It's an arrow called Arrange that will let you move your image that you duplicated. So I'm going to do this a few more times. As you can see, it is off my canvas. So I am probably going to adjust my canvas size now. So if you go to Image, Canvas Size, let's make this, that'll probably do it. Yeah, that'll do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each layer here, and I'm just going to either pick a different adjustment or a different filter just to see what they all do. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Black and white, brightness, contrast, hue, and saturation, different exposures and shadows, and posterize is always a fun one. And then in the filters, see, pixelate, mosaic, there's a lot in here if you kind of look through it. So let's make one black and white. I'm going to just click right over here on my next layer. Adjustments, let's do hue and saturation. And I tell my students, like, if you want to leave one of them as is, that is totally fine. If you want one to be like the original, entirely up to you. Let's do that. So I am just going to click through each of these. Okay, let's try that one again. That's kind of neat. Just brightens it up a little bit. Hmm. Cancel that. Let's try that one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mount. Wow. Next one. Yeah. Pixelate. Decisions. I'm going to pause this and just finish up this image. So I've made a simple adjustment on all of these. The last thing to do is to really just crop the canvas. So right here is crop. Keyboard shortcut is C if you would like to do that, and you can just go ahead and crop your canvas. If you want to save it, that is also something you can do. So you can just go to File and just save it to your device if you would like to. Otherwise, this does auto-save as a copy to your account in Pixlr. There you go. That is a super simple way to get started with Pixlr.